Elegant skirt looks that instantly make your style look expensive. Welcome to Fashion Trend Updates, where I love exploring the subtle details that can completely transform your style without needing a luxury budget. Today, I'm diving into elegant skirt looks that instantly elevate your outfit and give that expensive, polished feel. I think skirts are one of the most underrated pieces when it comes to creating a refined wardrobe. What I find interesting is how a simple silhouette can shift your entire presence. Have you ever noticed how the right skirt can make you feel instantly more put together? The power of a well-chosen skirt. I think the secret behind an expensive-looking outfit isn't always about the price tag, but about intention and proportion. In my experience, skirts have a unique ability to create structure while still feeling soft and feminine. Unlike most people who rely heavily on tops or accessories, I believe the base of your outfit matters more. What I find interesting is how a skirt can anchor the entire look effortlessly. It's almost like building a house. The foundation changes everything. Why fabric matters more than you think. In my experience, the fabric of a skirt is often what separates a cheap-looking outfit from a luxurious one. I think materials like satin, wool blends, or structured cotton instantly elevate your appearance. What I find interesting is that even a simple design can look high-end if the fabric has weight and movement. Unlike fast fashion synthetics, these materials drape better and reflect light more elegantly. Have you ever touched a skirt and just knew it felt expensive? The magic of neutral colors. I think neutral tones are one of the easiest ways to make any skirt look refined and timeless. In my experience, shades like beige, black, cream, and soft gray always create a calm, sophisticated vibe. What I find interesting is that bold colors can be beautiful, but they don't always communicate elegance the same way. Unlike bright prints, neutrals allow the silhouette and texture to shine. This is where simplicity quietly becomes powerful. Tailoring makes all the difference. In my experience, even an affordable skirt can look designer if it fits perfectly. I think tailoring is one of the most overlooked style investments. What I find interesting is how a small adjustment at the waist or hem can completely transform the look. Unlike oversized or ill-fitting pieces, a tailored skirt enhances your natural shape. It's a subtle detail, but it speaks volumes. High-waisted silhouettes for instant elegance. I think high-waisted skirts are one of the most flattering and elegant options available. In my experience, they elongate the legs and define the waist beautifully. What I find interesting is how this silhouette creates a balanced proportion without much effort. Unlike low-rise styles, which can feel casual, high-waisted designs feel intentional and refined. It's a simple switch that makes a big impact. The timeless appeal of midi length. In my experience, midi skirts strike the perfect balance between casual and formal. I think they offer just enough coverage to feel sophisticated while still being versatile. What I find interesting is how this length works across different settings, from work to weekend outings. Unlike mini skirts, which can feel more playful, midi skirts carry a quiet confidence. They don't try too hard, and that's exactly why they work. Monochrome styling for a luxe effect. I think wearing a skirt in a monochrome outfit is one of the easiest ways to look expensive. In my experience, sticking to one color family creates a seamless and polished appearance. What I find interesting is how this approach eliminates visual clutter. Unlike mixing too many colors, monochrome styling feels intentional and calm. It's minimal but incredibly powerful. The role of texture in elevating style. In my experience, texture can add depth to even the simplest skirt outfit. I think combining smooth fabrics with slightly textured elements creates visual interest. What I find interesting is how subtle contrasts can make an outfit feel more curated. Unlike loud patterns, texture works quietly in the background. It's a refined way to add dimension without overwhelming the look. Pleated skirts and movement. I think pleated skirts bring a sense of elegance through movement. In my experience, they flow beautifully as you walk, creating a graceful effect. What I find interesting is how motion itself becomes part of the outfit. Unlike stiff designs, pleats add softness and fluidity. It's almost like the outfit comes alive with you. Minimal accessories, maximum impact. In my experience, less is often more when styling elegant skirt outfits. I think keeping accessories minimal allows the outfit to breathe. What I find interesting is how a single refined piece can feel more luxurious than multiple trendy ones. Unlike over-accessorized looks, minimal styling feels confident and intentional. It shows restraint, which often reads as sophistication. footwear that completes the look. I think shoes play a crucial role in determining whether a skirt outfit feels expensive or not. In my experience, simple, clean designs like pointed flats or classic heels work best. What I find interesting is how footwear can shift the entire mood of the outfit. Unlike overly trendy shoes, timeless styles create consistency. It's all about harmony from head to toe. Balancing casual and elegant elements. In my experience, mixing casual and elegant pieces can create a very modern, expensive look. I think pairing a structured skirt with a relaxed top adds balance. What I find interesting is how contrast makes the outfit feel more dynamic. Unlike fully formal looks, this mix feels effortless and wearable. It's a subtle way to look polished without appearing overdressed. The confidence factor. I think confidence is the invisible element that makes any outfit look expensive. In my experience, how you carry yourself matters just as much as what you wear. What I find interesting is that even the simplest skirt can look stunning with the right attitude. Unlike relying solely on trends, confidence creates authenticity. It's something no price tag can replicate. Seasonal adaptability of skirts. In my experience, skirts are incredibly versatile across seasons. I think layering them with different textures can completely change their feel. What I find interesting is how the same skirt can look light and airy in summer or cozy, and structured in colder months. Unlike some wardrobe pieces, skirts adapt beautifully. This makes them a smart and stylish investment. Avoiding overcomplication. I think one of the biggest mistakes people make is overcomplicating their outfits. In my experience, simplicity often looks more refined and expensive. What I find interesting is how removing one unnecessary element can instantly improve a look. Unlike overly styled outfits, clean combinations feel more modern. Sometimes less truly is more. Investing in timeless pieces. In my experience, timeless skirts always outperform trendy ones in the long run. I think classic silhouettes remain relevant no matter the season. What I find interesting is how these pieces quietly build a strong wardrobe foundation. Unlike fast-changing trends, timeless styles offer consistency. They become reliable staples you can always return to. Understanding your personal style. I think knowing your personal style is key to making any skirt look expensive. In my experience, when you understand what works for you, styling becomes effortless. What I find interesting is how this clarity eliminates unnecessary choices. Unlike blindly following trends, personal style creates authenticity. It allows your wardrobe to feel cohesive and intentional. The subtle art of effortless dressing. In my experience, the most elegant outfits often look like they required the least effort. I think this is where true style begins to show. What I find interesting is how effortlessness is actually very intentional behind the scenes. Unlike forced looks, effortless styling feels natural and relaxed. It's a quiet kind of luxury. Final thoughts on elegant skirt style. I think elegant skirt outfits are less about following strict rules and more about understanding balance, quality, and simplicity. In my experience, small adjustments can create a big transformation in how an outfit is perceived. What I find interesting is how accessible this style approach really is for anyone. So, which skirt style makes you feel the most confident and refined? If you enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe to Fashion Trend Updates for more style inspiration and ideas.